Oswald!
Oswald! Shut up! Silence, fool! So this is pink!
Aldous! Well met!
Onward, everyone! Onward!
Keep the rat guessing!
Try the other way! I'll kill you! Come and throw shadows this way! Let's slow this ink down! Now you shut your course! Algae scum! Lost my challenger! Right? Just leave you! Die, coward! Just one! Sweat flow! By the gods! Die! Wager on who gets the kill? Remember Dragon's Stubborn Thrust?
To fight.
A miserable clan you lead, Rued.
Yes, and one that has bled this country dry for 2 summers.
Battle is not yet won, Oswald. Flee, Rued, while pity restrains my blade.
Not till I've taken all these shores have to offer.
East Anglia will have its king, and it will not be you.
That groveling worm in a cave? You must be blind to stand with such a man. He's fighting for a Saxon king. The Sagas will scorn this day!
For all your efforts, only the cold dark of Niflheim awaits you.
Valhalla is my destiny. That fate will not be met today. This land is rife with weakness, and you are just another blighted dot upon it. I think they should be ruled wolf-kissed. Made thralls, not treated as equals. We are better than this. Than all of them.
Do not drag me down to the sewers you wallow in.
Nothing a little fire cannot purge. I will enjoy this. Why does a Dane fight tooth and nail for a Saxon? This Saxon of all!
He has in abundance that which you do not. He is fit to rule, fit to lead. You are not but a murderous plunderer.
Thank you.
You'd throw in with these wastrels? These Argir swine? For what? A scrap of land and a promise of peace?
Eivor, no! He should be tried before God, a lawful assembly. I won't have my reign begin with more blood spilt than is needed.
Another screeching scold. This man must die for the damage he has wrought. The old laws are clear. These are Oswald's lands, to rule as king as he sees fit. Does Eivor bow to kings? To defy a king would shame him. East Anglia cannot heal without his honor intact. And what of your honor, Eivor? How much are you willing to lose? He deserves death, Oswald. That's our way.
Eivor, please. Blood for blood leaves no warmth in the hearts of men, Eivor. None at all.
I should speak with Oswald. See if he's well.
It's finished! To the ships! Raise the old fire!
Eivor.
Saxon and Dane.
If there is to be a future for both our kind, people like you and... Even if that makes us...
When you're crowned king...
all...
But you're not as...
And
Countless men...
Let...
that... I should return to Elmenham. Oswald's wedding will soon begin.
My Thor, what's got into you?
Go, my eyes. What do you see, Sunan? Sunan, guide me. Wedding preparations in full bloom.
Come, the wedding is soon to start. How grand.
A beautiful and worthy celebration, my lord.
Thank you. Just like you to keep a king waiting at his own wedding. A part of me worried you wouldn't.
I told you I would see you crowned, and now here we are.
Without you,
You look good on...
do I? Because I'm...
of all the
I hereby name you man and wife. And as man and wife, I name you... Oswald of Elmenham, first of his name, the rightful king of East Anglia, with his lady Valdis, soul, fist, and beauty.
You've done it, steward. A king now sits on the throne of East Anglia.
Don't leave yourself out of this song. We did it together.
Back to...
I lost my way sometime. I don't want to be here. I never did. This wasn't my dreams. I'm sailing, remember? Wind in my beard, salt. Whether or not I find it, only time will tell. Until then...
Eivor! Care for a challenge?
Eivor!
Wolf-kissed.
Even after...
Keep your eyes open long enough to witness this.
Yes, that's it. As with everything, an easy task for the wolf-kissed.
Barely a challenge.
Impressive. Impressive. Here as promised. Now go enjoy the party.
Skål, Eivor! Let's have...
Your fist is without ale. Let us address that.
Surely a special...
A metal not unlike...
To Odin!
And the... Not...
A fool! I will drink you under the table.
Confident, are you? Let us see how you fare against the ale beast of East Anglia. And we'll make...
Silver! Such tiny ambition.
Skål! Drink more.
Got some on your boots? This ale is strong, Brody.
The boar.
As the...
You impress... Yet I...
Even if... Sheath your... Well...
You're as light-footed as a bear in a birch tree. These are the moves of Elvenhar.
Eivor, Eivor! Some sweet wine for a sweet swine? Come join... The Saxon god wanders somewhere up here, does he not? I haven't seen him.
They like to say...
Look!
Are you... I'm glad to hear... You...
My long...
Come on.
You're very strong.
You're very large.
Sorry for this, Eivor.
It need not. Enough fun and games. I should see how Oswald is doing.
Eivor, I'm about to address our guests, and I'd like you to be there.
It's been a worth.
And have you had enough? Friends, honored guests. So, to my Dane friends and neighbors, I give thanks for the bravery you have shown during our collective struggles. And for my fellow Christians, may we continue. I see East Anglia's future right here.
Still a bit soft.
And to Eivor, without whom none of this would have been possible.
On behalf of East Anglia, let this ring be proof of our loyalty to the Raven clan and all they have done for us today.
Would you have any words of wisdom for us?
Oswald, you would not have been my first choice as king, nor my second. I thought you weak, bendable, without resolve. But not all men are as I came to see that Oswald's heart is amongst the largest I've ever known. All qualities of a man—
To Oswald!
Skull!
Skål!
Okay, everyone.
Quick, brother! We can't lose to Oswald!
It was a beautiful wedding, Oswald. Like you said it would be.
Thanks to you.
It won't be easy putting the pieces of East Anglia back together. But you won't be alone. Saxon and Dane have banded together in your name.
Thank you, Eivor.
When we met, I spoke of an alliance. Will you hold to the oath you made?
I would—
There will be a day when I—
Goodbye, friend.
Until next time, great king. I should find Finnear. Say goodbye before I leave.
Ah, greetings, Eivor.
You're missing the fist.
I've had my fill. I was a crumbling, but now
Glory can—
I'll gather.
Now it seems the wind calls me back to Randvi. Good news. Now it seems the wind calls me back to Randvi. Best tell her the good news.
While you were away, your Jomsvikingar helped to serve other Jarls. Here is the tribute they earned.
All right. Bring out my lieutenant. I would like to reorganize the crew.
Done?
I must be on...
Hello, Eivor. There we are. Nice to have a more permanent spot.
Eivor, have you seen Wallace?
Hey, my boy.
I will make you eat that wretched hat of yours.
Rowan, Holger.
Eivor, thank Tyr.
I heard shouting.
Eivor, this matter requires sensitive judgment.
Of course. From the beginning, please.
Well now, there is no excuse too small, I see. Nothing to keep...
In Sigurd's absence, who has bet...
You might leave them to work it out for themselves.
Please start again. Tell me all that has happened.
I will start. I have been falsely accused by this Saxon Philistine.
A Philly what? Are you mocking me?
Silence. I will hear both of your complaints and Rowan, tell me your version of these events.
As you are aware, Holger and I are neighbors. Near enough that I often catch him at my stables, stealing my tools.
Borrowing.
Holger, let him speak.
Stealing, borrowing. My point being, I greatly admire your Norse general. Entering my stables further, I am ashamed to say, for when I peered across the lane, paint, you see? Such willful...
I understand. Holger, let me hear your side.
Eivor, and you know that my work often...
You did?
As I could have to make a perfect... It was Earl.
I believe I have heard...
My horse looks like a fool.
Do not conflate hair with...
Quiet, both of you. Now listen. Holger, Broen is clearly in the right.
I borrowed the tale.
It is a two-victim... as the...
But...
might...
and if...
paid... return...
Would you allow me to pay you with them?
Oh, hello, Eivor. Good day. That Holger, he is quite a character.
I almost envy him. To see the work...
Let... Some interesting news. King Ceolwulf has sent Ceolbert to Shropshire. He hopes to install him as Elderman there.
Good for Ceolbert. He should do well considering all he has learned from you.
I gave him only a taste of my knowledge. The rest he will need to figure for himself. One more thing. I do not know if you heard, but Sven passed away a short time ago. The poor man slipped away in his bed.
I had not heard, no.
It has been rough on her. She spends quite a lot of time.
Randvi, are you well? You seem distant. Not until you tell me.
Oh, I think I have.
I cannot help you with your life.
I don't know.
Stop. We could take a ride.
That sounds lovely. And now, what?
I want to see the alive. I should go.
If you've a moment... Eivor, if you've a...
Randvi.
Do you mean?
Of course.
I did.
Follow me. We won't... We won't take the longship today. This trip is for us. Just you and me. Is that a problem? Is that a problem?
Not at all. So long as I get some air and sun, I will be fine. I spend too much of my day in the longhouse.
We will need to cross the river at some point if we want to enter Grantebridge. If you know a better way, I would love to hear it.
Is swimming not an option?
Swimming? I don't know. Are you joking?
Please, Eivor. Not a longship.
Right. Swimming? I don't know. Are you joking?
A boat or... This water smells off.
You get used to it.
I do not wish to. A boat or a horse would always do, but I'm not opposed to the more traditional methods. It really is lovely here. I have not been this far east of the settlement. Isn't that awful?
You think safety awful?
To live one's life in so small a pen. Hear stories from you and the scouts without ever venturing further. Gods, do you smell that? The earth and the air. It is good to be out here. Eivor, there. What is that?
This is where the Summer Army retreated when Grantebridge was lost. They seem to have resettled the city in full now.
Right, right. I know this land so well by its map, but to see it in person brings it to stunning life. A Roman marvel. I will not soon forget this sight.
And here we are. Welcome to Grantebridge. We should make our way to the Longhouse.
Oh, it's bigger than I imagined. Rustic, woody, beautiful. And everything seems quite new.
Under Soma's guidance, the Summer Army built this town up from a small village. They wanted a hub for trade near London, and a launching point for incursions into Wessex.
Well, it is impressive. Some interesting architectural ideas here too.
It's been quite a while since I've seen your face around here.
I know you, I think. One of Soma's loyal men.
Yeah.
Good to see you.
Well met, right?
You know?
Soma rounded up some warriors and took them west. Only now, in times of trouble.
What sort of trouble?
Oh, a pack of surly bandits having kept me. They attack all merchants who travel here by river or road, and word is spreading quickly. It's keeping trade.
That could cripple your town if it carries on to... So what will...
Good. East of the water's edge.
You volunteered us for a fight, Randvi. Is that your idea of a... pleasant ride through the country?
It must be. I surprised even myself.
Away from the table for a day and already you are lusting for blood.
A feeling you must know well, no? I have always wanted to experience the world as you do, and now I will. Unless you have a more interesting day planned for us?
We will help Magnian clear these bandits. But do not be rash when we find them. The Raven clan needs your steady hand.
Yes, indeed, my lord. I shall follow your order to the letter.
If I did not know any better, I would say you're teasing me.
Oh, certainly not, Eivor wolf-kissed iron-fisted Drenger. I would never tease one with such commanding authority. There. The bandit camp.
All right, stay close, and do as I do.
Brood and look sternly at the horizon?
By all means. Be my eyes, Sunan.
wanted to do this in secret.
You seemed hot for a battle, so here we go.
Get away from me! Blade to the dog's arse. How are you? Work me up. No! What are you waiting for?
That's done. Now to deliver Magni his horse. That was a thrill, Eivor. We are champions of Grantbridge. Do you know of any other towns that need liberating?
You don't think we have had enough drama for one day? You don't think we have had enough drama for one day? We should return to the settlement.
Or we could have a drink, to celebrate our victory.
At home. Tekla has all the mead and ale we could want.
Eivor, our outing has hardly begun. Find us an alehouse and let us make ourselves at home.
Let's return the horse. And if your thirst remains, we'll look around. Magni, we solved your bandit problem.
Did
Your horse is up.
Thank the gods.
She is here.
Eivor! Over here! Look at this!
Oh, someone is thirsty.
Are you determined to get... What are you playing at?
A drinking contest.
Right.
Mead Queen the...
All right.
Beautiful.
Focus! What is done But you have my fealty, Randy.
Any more?
Ha! I am the more than after. It's a sunk.
Leaving already? Well, I do hope to see you again. Randy, return any time.
I might have to, Magni. Thank you for everything.
No, thank you. Safe travel.
I think you may have punctured poor Magni's heart back there.
What can I say? Not the first, and it will not be the last.
I name you Randvi. Bandits and breaker of hearts.
I will sound it with pride. Sunniva described his tower for me. A desolate yet peaceful place. I am eager to see it.
After a full day of action, finally you wish to calm down.
I've had my fill of adventure. Time for a little rest.
Oh, now you could just...
Careful!
I was wondering something. You and Soma. Was there something more to your bond? You spoke of her with a particular shine in your eyes.
We grew very close, very quickly. Is that what you mean?
No, I mean... Did something happen between you two?
What sort of question is that?
An innocent one. Innocent as a newborn babe.
Nothing happened between us. That is my answer.
I find that disappointing. If I were you, I might have tested the waters. Eivor, entangled by a hardy Jarlskona as she leads her army to victory and prosperity. A rather appealing match.
I'm going to pretend your last words were taken by the wind, Randvi.
If you must.
What? Dark spirits torment this land.
Look there! That must be the tower. Take the bridge. Just as beautiful as Sunniva's stories tell. Can you imagine how it looked when it was first built, hundreds of winters ago? Sometimes when looking at a map, I imagine little people in their little armies, traversing the land. And now, staring at these ruins, I imagine people of old, how they lived, never knowing what would become of their monuments.
You have a fertile imagination.
I want a view from the top. Shall we?
Lead on. Mind where you put your fingers. These stones are old and weathered. You climb well for one who folds maps.
You jest, but I have raised the frames of longhouses and hammered the ribs of longships. My hands are calloused from hard work. Well, well. Look at this. A stunning view. It reminds me of my early years in Norway. How I used to climb the hills beyond the wood.
You have an adventurous heart.
I was married.
You would have made a...
I think so.
Or faced each other.
True.
Then don't.
Yeah.
What was that?
Oh no, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have. I got away from myself.
No need to apologize.
Sigurd is your brother, and I have put you in a very difficult position. The heart does not do politics like the head.
It may be the meat, it may be the air, but there's no need to apologize.
I am sober enough. But the truth of it is, I have felt this way for some time.
That is comforting to hear.
Many times I wish to tell...
Say all you like.
Today has meant so much.
Deeds are more direct than words. Andre? What do you see? Survey the area, Sunan.
That blasted Winchell, will he ever shut his mouth up there on his rock?
We kicked Winchell up for good reason. Naked all the time. Unacceptable. Forget about him.
I need your eye.
You're gonna die! Christ is surely with us. Bring away! There! The darkness beckons, Ravenkin. Blindside the idiot!